We're going live. 3, 2, 1.
Goedemorgen. Hey, studio visitors. It's me. I'm back. I am TK Mundok on Twitch right now, known as Tiki Monkey or Tiki Monkey. I'm the monk. I am. Hey, welcome back with the studio visit. I'm glad you're here. Am I? Yeah. Well, I'm here. And I've decided to let the world in. Every time I'm doing something creative, well, why not share that? Yes. It's not always about the end result. Actually, very rarely it's about the end result. It's about the journey. It's the process. That's why we do things. We don't do things to get things done, per se. We do things for the experience of the doing. It's like when you hit the dance floor, right? Or create music. If the purpose was the end of it, songs would be a lot faster. The best composers would be the fastest composers. Probably just be one note, just to finish it. Nevertheless, we're here for the journey today. I started a large canvas yesterday, but I'm not going to work on that this morning. I only have a little bit of time. I'm coming into the studio late, so I'm going to do a quick morning exercise, a paper piece, starting with beautiful problems, a blank white space. What am I going to do this morning? I think we're going to figure that out together. I'm feeling figurative. I've been kind of in a figurative mindset lately. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll be working in oil pencils and water-based markers. Plus, these are gems. And I've been using paint markers since like the mid-90s. And they were always enamel paint. They weren't water-based. Now, granted, they were gorgeous and they held on, but you couldn't play with them the same way you can with these babies. Speaking of which, I have these as well. These are acid-free water-based, and they're dual-edged. Ooh. They have the brush side. Meow. So you can really play with the how thick your line is. And then they have a really tight also, so you can get fine, beautiful, crisp detail line. Yeah. These are tools this fine on them. You feeling fine? You look good. Where do we begin? I do have this nice indigo blue I've been liking. There's, as we all know, the French expressionists, they'd never use black because black doesn't truly exist in nature. When you got light involved, that's how we see. So we see all these gradations or hints of purple and blue. So I'm going to start with this indigo blue for all you indigo children out there. All right, what shall we do today? I'll start with an eye and see who comes to play. See who comes out. By the way, You can always jump over and check out my paintings and order work and other drawings on Instagram, and that's TK Mundok, TK MUNDOK on Instagram. You could also check out my band, by the way, that I play in, called Black Cat Moan, and that's on all your favorite streaming and downloading platforms. But you can just really go to blackcatmoan.com. And dig the vibes, babies. All right. You ready? I'm going to get lost in this for a moment. So hang out. Make yourself comfortable. Thanks for visiting my art studio. Who are you? The strength of the line. What you looking at? And away we go. I do like that blue. We're using indigo. For all you indigo children, we'll give a little third eye. More accurately, the first eye. When creating, don't really question your movement too much. Kind of takes the fun out of it. Takes you out of the now of creation. Often shapes are given to us as a gift. Let's see if we follow. Sacred geometry. Information. Representation. Hints of a bigger universe and our place in it. Pay attention. Is information. You might need to be a little closer, huh? Do you want to come in? See if we can do this. All right, now I'm just working with a single camera because it's bloody hard to find cameras these days. Good webcams. They all sold out, babies. Everybody's has their own private talk shows from their prisons. Is that a little more better? I think you should be a little more on. How about that? How about that? You feel like you're in with me? Up in my piece? All right. This just got intimate quick. All right, let me pull my art card a little closer to me now. This just got intimate quick. Yes, yes. All right, let's switch up colors. I'm going to bring in some warmth. What did I grab? I grabbed, a crimson. Alizarin crimson. So, when you're in the process of allowing yourself to open up to Twitch. Oh, hi. Skyrest. Well, when you're in the process of creating, you have to be open to possibilities. You have to be open to surprising yourself, because I think that's why we actually do most of the things in our lives. We like to get out of the things that we've expected ourselves to see. We want to see something new. We want to experience something new. Even if it's something familiar, we want it in a new way. It's like jazz, baby. They're jazz standards, right? People play these songs a million times over, but unless you're in the now of it, you need to experience it for that night. It's never going to be played the same way if you're in the now of the creative process. All right. Like you. Who are you, huh? It's just shapes. There is no wrong move if you're paying attention to what it's asking you to do. I want to jump, film this little yellow ochre. I'm enjoying the oil pencils right now. They'll hold true, even as I'll bounce back and forth with some water-based stuff, but the oil, of course, water and oil don't mix, so it'll hold true. Those lines will still pop. Well, hello. Look at you. This might sound weird, but you ever just pick up a pencil and draw a face, and you don't really have an outcome? You know, you just know what constitutes a face, a human face anyway. And as you do it, you're like, hey, that kind of looks like it was never intended to be that. And then there's a familiar right in front of you. What's even more interesting is when that happens and you're out and about and you do this painting of this entity, this person. Seems like I'm glitching a little bit here. And then you end up seeing that person. You wonder how that person looks familiar to you, and you realize, I painted you. I painted you years ago. And here you are. This omen. Just a little peach. She's a peach. Drawing is a wonderful way to start your day. It wakes up the mind. Become a problem solver right off the bat. I'm going to bring some browns in. Because I don't really enjoy any of the faces I make too human. You know what I mean? They should have their own existence of color. All right. I might start with Interesting. Well, how about that? Ha! Ha! So really what I'm doing this morning is just a great contour lines. Drawing a contour line, of course, is the outside edge of an object, of a three-dimensional object. It's three-dimension. But we all know it does end up pushing outside of the third dimension into a fourth dimension, fifth dimension. Starts living outside of reality because that's kind of where it came from in the first place. Am I right? You know, I'm going to put these colors back into the mix. So far right now, what have I been playing with? Yeah. All right. A dark brown, a peach, a Lazarian crimson, a true green, yellow ochre, blue number 1, and there was an indigo blue. But I just reached and grabbed this. I wanted to see some orange. Maybe I'll switch over to those brush markers here soon. Oh man, this is popping out of me too. So you have to train your consciousness to follow what your eye is doing. Become conscious of the first thing you see when you turn to your canvas or paper or your creation, your sculpture, whatever it is, your visual art. Where does your eye go? What does it see first? What does it pop out at you? What is it demanding? How does the eye travel? Okay. You want your eye to engage, not just hold steady. Like when you have human conversation, we end up looking at the eyes. It's what we do. It's who we are, right? It's what you're doing right now. And the rest becomes peripheral. I play this way. But you don't want them to get just locked in on one section of your painting. You want them to move around and dance in like this Fibonacci sequence and never quite leave. Okay? Seems I'm having a lot of glitching and stuttering. Excuse me. Do you mind seeing if all of the other laptops are disconnected in the house from the internet?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's my PA. All right. So what should I do? Whatever shall I do? Blue or orange? I think I'll go warm. And then, as Christopher Tracy said, I don't know. Kind of like that blue. Yep. Kind of looks like Twiggy. That's who is popping to mind. Well, that's nice. Orange was right. Thank you so much. Yeah, it seems better. We still glitching a lot? No, we got a little bit. I'll just keep my movement slow for the day. Just bring that jazz in nice and slow. Miles style, laid back. The birth of the cool. I don't know. What you thinking about that, Hamill? Some laid back trumpet. Oh, that's nice. Well, look at you. Where'd you come from? Yeah. Yeah. I say yes. I say yes, yes, yes. Oh, what do we got here? A little burnt umber. We'll bring some little BU. UBU. Little burnt umber. Some sweet upright bass. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I could dig it. Pop those eyelashes. Concentrate on those pupils a little bit. Windows to other world. window. Hey. Yeah, we're glitching this morning. Neighborhood must be bored out there, gourd. Consuming. All right. Everybody. Just let that line glide. Oh, I like her. I'm gonna hang out with that strong entity. All right, I think I need to step back, eyeball this a little bit, eh? That's cool. What did I grab? Violet. Violet, you're turning violet, Violet. Thanks for coming to the art studio this morning. It's a very chill morning. Relax. Zony. Introspective. I could dig it. Be conscious of what your eye wants to see, your mind's eye. When you look at something, you expect something. If you could take that expectation, put it into a place of allowing, be part of the next step, let it happen, follow that white rabbit. That's cool. So let's see what these do then, eh? These are acid-free, water-based brush markers. And they have beautiful. Oh, I see. Let me give it a little test here, see what it looks like. Thank you, IPA. Oh, that is a vibrant pink.
Yeah, it's very neon.
It is neon. I don't know if I want to go neon with this one. I think it might be too demanding. What do you think? All right. Here you go, my good man.
Welcome.
That's my lad. One of my lads. He's been helping me out this morning. My studio assistant. Another great artist himself. Both my lads have skills when it comes to being creators. Oh, this is a nice blue. I'm not sure if you can see how you can play with that line. Your pressure.
That is very nice.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that. Use the side of it and then lift towards the front. Let's see. Come down some dots, bop, 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 and then side tip. Well, I might even want to extend that. Come back to the side. That's nice. Bop, 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 bop. Allow. That just gave her some dimension now, didn't it? Made her lips fade away, though. Let me pop in. Give some depth. Oh, yes, yes. We'll just let this blue dance around a little bit. Hover around some of these other shapes. Give them dimension. We're going to come back to this also. This kind of crown chakra. This third iPhone. All right, we have a request.
More green.
More green. True green. So I say true that. Let's see. Where do we need green? It's a clean machine. We're working at an angle. That's her a little bit half cocked on the page. And some shadow. Whoopah. Too strong. All right. We need to sharpen that up. Would you like to do it? Man, you're great. Right into that box. Brilliant. All right. Who are you? Ooh, 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 ooh. So B, I'll call you B. Which green do you like? I'm gonna go back to these brushes. I'm digging them. We have a very light green, like a sap green, and we have a darker green, like a forest green. Which should I grab for this piece? What do you say, B?
I think a little bit of dark green.
Cool. So it shall be. I'm gonna step back here just a hair, slightly out of camera shot, just to get a little front space. Yeah, working at this angle kind of has it tilted a little bit. So I think I'm gonna bring her back in a demanding shape. That says, no, man. Ah, thank you. In me hand. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Great job. Thank you, B. Student assistant. Studio assistant B. A little true green up in this piece. Let's see. All right, let's just see how that lives. Yeah. All right. I like that. I like that a lot. I think I need to move it over here. Coming across that cheekbone. Meow. Yeah. Double up some lines. A little pop color. All right. Well, what you say about that, Hammer? Get straight on. Yep. I'll bring this angle down. All right, let's see what this side does. Oh yeah, that is a deep green. That's pretty demanding, let's say. Use it to my advantage. It's a little dry. I think this marker's starting to go. That's all right. There are a lot of markers that I keep around, and sometimes I even think they look better, especially when they're drying out. Especially when I was using enamel paint markers. What does it be? More pink and more red. All right. All right. So more warm colors. We have a request. Who am I to turn down a request? A challenge. All right. Would you like to sharpen?
Sure.
There you go. Thanks, V.
Welcome.
All right, what did I grab here? This oil pencil is a light pink. Let me do that just to bring out some of these. Soft shapes. The camera's not going to pick it up too much, but it'll feel it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Studio Assistant B. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Good call, by the way, B. We did need some warmth. That green was taking control,
Yeah.
which was a good call also. Here, let's bring a little life, a little blood under the skin. Just do kind of super soft, barely touching the paper. Gonna work it like a shadow, just so it tricks the eye that some of these lines are sitting in front of the other.
It's working.
Good, it's working. It's working! Alert the papers. Yes, that's where I want the eye to go. Want the eye to flow? Yes, yes. Well, can you dig it? Tomorrow I'm going to try and be in the studio earlier. Today was a little late, and I think oh yeah, I'm frozen up because of the neighborhood. I think it's come alive. Oh, that looks really cool. That was neat. All right, we're back. I'll show it to you in post stream. You'll dig it. It did like these vertical lines. Like the whole top was blurred. See how we're glitched?
Yeah.
I think there's way too much internet activity in my hood. See, my studio sits in this bowl. So I'm going to have to work on a direct line. But it's fine for drawing because you need to see a stagnant image, but not this stagnant. And we'll have to check to see if the video still has audio when it's frozen like this. My Lord.
I checked.
Oh, here, come check this out, B. Oh, it went back. See how it's staggering here?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get it to do those cool lines again. Some more movement. Up, attempting to reconnect. I blew the server. There we are. And we're back. I was dancing too much. Blew the server. Or whatever. All right. Anyway, for those of you just tuning in, switch over to Twitch chat. If you're just coming in now, your project has changed. Press send to live the broadcast. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Send to live. Okay. How'd I do? Did she just wink at me? So anyway, came down to the studio today. Have a large canvas prepped that we did yesterday, but got here a little late, so I wanted to do just a quick paper piece. And here we are. Started out with that beautiful problem of a blank white space, and then the artist being the natural born problem solver. That's what you are, for all artists. Start adding lines. This is primarily, right now, oil pencil. And this is somebody I've never met before. This is just a series of shapes that have come together. Who do you think this looks like? Do you know this person? Well, I think it's ethereal.
Cereal.
I think it's some cereal. All right. There's some warmth on this side. What you got to say about that? Take a step back. Oh, we're glitching left and right. Yeah, I'm going to have to come down here a lot earlier in the day. How about gray?
Oh yeah, I think you could use really gray. Oh yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah, I kind of set it straight. Gave it placement.
Mm-hmm.
The idea of shadow, in a way. Like that. This is an acid-free water-based marker. It has a brush tip and a fine point. So you can really play with the weight of your line. When I say the weight of your line, I ain't talking about time. I ain't talking about how heavy. What I am talking about is the thickness, the quality of how much it looks like it has substance on your paper. All right, little depth. Still feel like I need something down here. Probably something to contrast that. What? Yellow? You crazy. What did that do to your eye? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I just realized that there was no yellow.
Yeah.
It really brought it alive.
It sure did. Let's pop in some highlights.
Yeah.
Do some stippling. Had some yellow ochre, but nothing like this. Mm-mm. And since it's water-based, I could do this. A little blowout. Mm. It's alive! Alive! Come back in with that indigo blue.
Indigo is really bringing it.
Bring it, indigo.
Indigo!
Indigo. Indigo Montoya. Should we have a word in this piece? What do you think, B? Should I put a word in it? Or would that just be too demanding of the eye? You know, using my font. Picture something in there.
Love, maybe?
Love.
It
Big
looks
fan
like
of
a
love. It does look loving. It's goddess of infinite love. All right. Love. I'll do that. How bold do we want it? How bold is love?
Might be a little thicker than the normal pencil line.
And a brown? Or do I want to go really graphic and make it black? Or do I want to do a good blue?
Blue.
All right.
Blue.
We'll do blue. All right.
Well,
Using my font called Mundokian hieroglyphs, I will place the word love. I want to see this blue work first. Oh, yeah. All right. We'll see. How do we want to do this? I got to see it in my mind first. I'm straight on. L.
Violet needs sharpening.
O. V.
Yep.
E.
Love.
Can you see it? L. O. V. E.
Love.
Ooh, love. I need to counterbalance that just a little bit.
I think probably with a pencil,
Uh-huh.
A darker color around the nose would help.
Okay. Okay. I don't want to give her much detail in the nose. I want it to be an idea. Okay. Hold on. Un momento. Let me stand back. Mm-hmm. All right.
Nice. It seems very counterbalanced.
Good. Thank you, B.
Put it on the scale of light and dark colors. It sort of balances the scale.
Great.
Yeah.
Good to know. Often I get asked, how do you know when a piece of artwork is done? A lot of artists ask that of themselves, especially when you're working in abstraction. How do you know when it's done?
It really is never done.
Mm-hmm.
You always want to come back to it. Do something.
When it hits that balance point.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at it and your mind doesn't expect to see something else, you know it's complete.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can walk away. And then when you look at it the next time, you could either see what it needs, or you can just allow it to be as it is in that moment of time as your diary page. That's just who you were that day. And you leave it at that and do another one. Move on to the next. Oh, I like this really fine blue. I think I'm just going to let it dance a bit. It's going to help.
Yeah.
Let it do its thing. Kind of just roam around the image. I will define that nose a little bit for you, B.
Yeah. Oh, my coach calls me.
That's right.
So, yeah. I'm not used to being called B. I actually prefer it.
All right.
To any of the other nicknames. Ballino.
I never heard that one.
Mickey calls me that. Mickey Nicholson. Johnson is Fenino the climber.
Ah,
We actually liked Fenino
Fenino.
was at the climber because climb a lot and Fenino the climber.
What do you think about that?
Looking nice.
Thanks. I'm going to step back. I may just balance things out in this direction just a little bit. I'm going to play off of this real quick. Those bold markers. Look like markers. I'm going to play with the outside edge of them a little bit. Give them a little more strength and intent by following some of the edges on it. There, they have a little more purpose. And it's starting to hide that word a little more, which is too good. Too good, too good. You and I know what it says in this piece. It's all you need. All right, and I think I'm going to be walking away from this quite soon. Want a little bit of orange warmth.
Yeah. Maybe a little more warmth than down in the neck.
How about there?
Oh yeah, that's definitely making a difference.
All right, cool.
Such a small thing.
Yeah, it's all connected.
It's a dot, and it makes it actually look like a human that is actually meant to be painted.
Yes, I like that thought process. I'll push a little lines hinting at depth. Do something up top where my eye is going to. Again, I'm being conscious of where my eye is flowing. If I expect to see something, then this is my time.
You're not lagging so much now.
Say that again?
You're not lagging as much.
Oh, good.
Now.
That's good.
As more people see
the
finished piece.
That's good. Some tiny little bit pop boops. Bit pop boop. Well, I opened up another can of worms. That's cool. Just pop. Oh, I like that. Trace over a bit. I want a slightly darker blue. This reads as violet. That's in the purple field. I'll bring some of that warmth in also. But I think I want to be wrapping it up here for the day. And it's that thickness. I needed that weight up there. I'll travel around. This is with the brown. Two little Band-Aid dots. Follow the dotted line. Oh, I like that. Little warmth. Yeah, I like that. Thought in motion. Thanks for letting me have such a chill day today. And thank you, Studio Assistant B, for hanging out, helping out so much. That was a nice treat. Thanks for all of you that could pop in after the fact and check out the creative process. Also, please go over to Instagram. I'm going to start updating that with these as well. That's TK Mundok at Instagram. TKMUNDOK. Okay. You could also go over to the gallery that represents me here in Pittsburgh. That's boxheart.com. And you can see paintings from my last exhibit. Yes. You can go listen to the band that I play in called Black Cat Moan. You go to blackcatmoan.com. You can listen to those grooves. Oh, so I picked up this is just a lovely violet. That violet third chakra, or the top chakra. All right. I think we're pretty bloody done for her to be a completed, interesting work of art. Seeing balance. See depth. You see LOVE. something dark up here. You just give weight to some of these lines. Think that helped? Yeah, thanks. All right. Oop, pardon. So I think I'm going to be wrapping this up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign the piece, which is my vow to not come back and alter it at all. I'm going to date it. Today is what, the 17th? 06/17. Now, again, this is an often asked question. How do I sign my work? One may ask of themselves. And you may find yourself, and you may ask yourself, how do I sign this? Well, see the pencil sharpener there? The way I sign my work is, I always think you should sign your work on the front. You could also sign it on the back and name the piece, give any extra information for the masses, for history. But I always sign the front because you want people to be able to find you when they look at it and they say, my Lord, who did that? They're like, let me take a look. And they look for a signature, because that's what I do. You could have a clever signature, a monogram, a chop. But I always feel like you want to give the info. That's your time to give information for follow-up, so that people request a show, request more work, or follow you and see what's coming up next and start investing in your career. So that said, how do you do it and it not blow the balance of the piece now, especially when you're working in, all this going on, and then you have pristine white? How do you not blow the symmetry of it and the balance? Because that's the key. Again, the reason why I know it's done is because I felt like it was the balanced piece. I wasn't expecting to see much more. So what I usually do is what I always do, to be honest with you, is I go across the bottom, super small, TK MUNDOK. So it kind of just gives weight to whatever's floating here, but it doesn't demand attention, but it's there for the seeker. This esoteric knowledge of who is this. Sometimes, if I do it too quickly, it does blow the balance a little bit, and I'll add a little something to counterbalance it off. So that's not unheard of, and that happens. Plus, I want to throw a date in here someplace. That I can hide, or I go with the signature. T K M U N D. Okay, baby. Blop, blop. I don't even know if the camera's picking it up. But in person, it's there for the seeker. And it's legible. I print my name. That's just what I've always done. I do have a script signature that is completely illegible, but that's how I sign my checks with that. But for the most part, this is how I do. And I do want to date you. I didn't mean like that. But I want to put a date up on this. But I think I'm going to do it in yellow or something super soft. Maybe there's that peach again. And where do I want it? Let me take a step back and see where it would live without hurting the image. I think it'd be right in here. 6 17 2020. Super light, but I know where it is. People can find it, but it doesn't throw off the balance, and it doesn't really demand to be seen. Just for the seeker. And I think they want to call that.
I can't even see the 2020 or the date.
Super light. That's
I
good.
see it. I see it.
Uh-huh. It's there for the seeker. All knowledge is there for the seeker. It's always in your face every day.
But if somebody doesn't want to see who was it made, then they can't.
Right.
It sort of blocks the mind.
Yes. That's right.
Like a belief is like you don't want to see a part, then your brain doesn't register it because.
That's right. It can't.
Well,
You haven't been open to it yet.
Like when somebody tells you, "Oh, look at that," you're like, "What? Where?" Because you haven't seen it.
Yes. That is what knowledge is. My son's a genius. All right. So let me pull this straight on for your viewing pleasure. That's who we made today. That's the new life of the world. That's the new face. One that I may stumble across someday walking down the street. Not sure. Does it look like somebody you know? Is this you? Let me know. Well, that said, we're going to hang out like this. What up? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming on a studio visit. I really appreciate that. My name is TK Mundok. You can visit me on Instagram at tkmundok.com. No, not .com. At TKMUNDOK. And my studio assistant, B, in the house. Give it up here, B. That's it. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Invaluable. Love you. So, please come again. I'll try and be here a little earlier tomorrow. I think that will help with the glitching if the neighborhood isn't up using the internet as much as they like. Thanks for my creative mornings. Thanks for digging them. I'm Tiki Monkey right now. I'll be changing it up to the Monk TK, I do believe. But again, visit me on Instagram, TKMUNDOK. You can listen to the band that I sing with and write songs with and create with in an audio fashion. That's Black Cat Moan. You can do that at blackcatmoan.com. But yeah, I'll be around, baby. Pop in anytime. I dig who you are. Peace. Chicken grease. Create great dreams. And I do love you madly.